Here's a packing list. And yes, there's a 3025E. Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Going to be doing just a small project here on the John Deere 3025E. And it has to do with the seat. You'll notice I have a seat cover on the original seat. I also have me a cushion underneath the seat cover. And that helped the ride a lot. Still not the most comfortable seat. The big issue I have with it is no armrest. And I've looked and looked, and I don't think you can buy any armrests that will fit on this 3025 seat. So I've decided to put me a new seat on that has armrest. And I'm expecting it any day now. So we're going to go ahead and get this old seat removed. These 3025 seats are really simple. You just have a rod goes across the front. It's hard plastic. This is a suspension part, which is not much. And the new seat may not be any better ride than this old seat. I still may need to use a cushion and the seat cover like we have on this old seat. But we will have armrest. I think that'll make it a lot more enjoyable. I'm mowing the field here at the house now with the finish mower. There's a look at it. And it takes me a little over 2 hours, so that's a lot of seat time, and I need to make it just as comfortable as I can. So let's pull this seat cover off, remove the old seat, and we'll be ready to install the new one when it gets here. First thing we need to do is take off the reflector. Not sure if I can put that on the new seat or not. I really don't drive this on the highway, so it's not a big deal if I can't, but we'll see. 10 millimeter. Been a while since I put this seat cover on. I had to take this off to do that. I know there's a spacer here on the bottom. Yep, right there. Yeah, it's just the bolt, no spacer. Now we'll take off the seat cover, and it just has elastic and hooks there. And it just slides over the front of the seat. Here's a look at what I had under the seat cover. Piece of foam here at the back, and then kind of a comfortable pillow. That did help a lot. So we'll hang on to these. There's that original seat. Well, heard a vehicle in the drive. The seat's here. This is made by TRAC Seats. This is the only company I found that had the 3025E seat listed that had the armrest. So let's open it up. Pretty nice looking seat, what I can see so far. The armrests are all taped against the seat with a piece of cardboard to protect the seat, so that's okay. Looks like we have instructions here. Here's a packing list. And yes, there's a 3025E. Looks like this seat will fit numerous applications. See all the threaded nuts. It should cover about any bolt-on seat that you would need to replace. does have a drain hole, and this is where the safety switch goes, so we need to break that out, and just the John Deere safety switch just snaps in. Remove old seat and bolts. And the switch just snaps in, I think. Yep, there we go. Washer. There's the pin. I have a feeling if that rod is all one big long rod, we're going to have to take these bolts out and remove that whole seat cradle, because there's not enough room between the fender to slide that out. And I'm correct. That's as far as it'll slide, so we're going to have to remove these 4 nuts, feed this plug down through that slot. All right, I'm pretty sure 2 nuts here and 2 in the front, and they are 1/2 inch. There's 2 nuts up here just like the back, so I think we're taking the right thing out. If I can feed this down through there and get it out of the way. Come out now. And test fit. All right, these holes in the old seat are about 4 inches from the front plastic edge. And if we measure 4 inches, that would be, yeah, be right there. Be the second set of the nuts. You get some new bolts with this, so put them on. 14 millimeter. And these bolts do have a serrations there right under the head, so they keep them tight. And before we put the old seat mount on the new seat, I'm going to install the armrest. They use armrest. They have nuts already molded into the side of the seat. You get new bolts. These are Allen heads, 7/32 wrench fits them. And they even have a bend in the bracket where it rests against the back of the seat. Now that was a little hard to get to, but I think with the wrench, I'm assuming as tight as I can get these with my hands is going to be good enough. There's nothing in the instructions about torquing them or how tight they should be. Oh yeah, I like it. And I think this seat is a lot softer than the original John Deere. Maybe not, but it feels softer. So we're not going to put the cushion and the foam and the seat cover on. We're going to use it like this and just see how we like it. Let's get the seat bracket installed. We don't have the piece on each side, so this rod is plenty long. I can cut a little piece, couple of pieces of pipe and put here on each side. I think I'm going to do that, and that'll keep this rod from going back and forth like that. Probably be rattling if I don't do that. This is PEX tubing. A little bigger, but it'll work for a spacer. See if I got it close. Let me cut another one just a little bit longer. Well, that's definitely tighter. All right, let's go bolt it in. And two nuts in the front, didn't tighten them, just got them put in. Now that looks good. You know, I've seen online where you can put regular springs in place of these two rubber seat springs, they're called, I guess. But I don't know how that would work. You didn't put some kind of a cover on the spring. Looks like it might eat a hole in the plastic over time, but I don't know. Get the plug back up through here for the seat safety switch. Well, I got in too big a hurry. I didn't cut out the hole there in the bottom of the seat for the safety switch. Wasn't much to do that. You just had a little piece of plastic in about 3 places that held it in position. So let's see if it'll snap in now. Okay. So we'll see if that works. First time we'll try to start the tractor. Safety switch is working. As soon as I raised it up out of the seat where the tractor shut off. I'm not going to put the seat cover or the cushions back on. We're going to try it like this because it may be a softer seat than that original was. We're going to go mow the field and we'll check this seat out. When I'm finished, I'll tell you my thoughts about it. A little over 2 hours to mow the field. And I'll have to say that this seat's softer than the John Deere. I don't know if it's because of the way it's designed with these ribs in it, but it does sit pretty easy. And armrests are great. Before I was having to grab a hold of the grab bar here on each fender just to rest my arm, but now don't have to do that. I put some new laminated tires and wheels on the finish mower. In fact, I may do a video and explain why I had to go with these type wheel. But they did okay. We didn't tear up anything, so nothing fell off. So everything's good. If you have a John Deere or any other brand that you need a seat with armrest, I would recommend this company. It's a well-designed seat. So that's going to be it for this video on replacing the John Deere 3025E original seat with this TRAC seat that has an armrest on it. Thanks for watching.
Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks.